Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's unboxing video of the new booster set for Vanguard EB02 Champions of the Asia Circuit. My name is James and today I'll be going through these boxes and showing you what we get inside. So starting off, we'll go through three boxes, but the second and third boxes I'll go through a lot quicker because we'll probably have seen most of the stuff by then anyway. So we get our force markers, one with a picture of one of the units and the other two are normal, but it will change throughout each one. And we also get a promo, Demonic Dragon Madonna Joker for Kagura. So starting off, we have Influence Dagger, Violence Flanger, which is a really good finisher for Grand Blue. Because he has Act, Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle once per turn, Soul Blaster grade 3, discard any number of cards from your hand, this unit gets plus 5,000 until the end of turn. And for the battle that this unit attacked, your opponent cannot call Sentinels nor cards with the same grade as the cards you discarded for the effect of his or her, from his or her hand to Guardian Circle. So effectively means if you discard enough, your opponent cannot guard with anything. And for a common, that's really, really good. Storm Rider Basil, Dimensional Robo Gorescu, Night Spirit, Retreat Francine, who's a perfect guard, and Dimensional Robo Die Brave. So Act, Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle once per turn, Soul Blast 1, and one of your Vanguards gets plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. And auto, when your Vanguard's attack hits another Vanguard, put this unit into your soul and draw a card. So we have Trendy Guy Alvaro, Injury Shade, Dimensional Robo Dilander with the misprint art, so we have a magical girl instead of a quad bike, so interesting. And Go Yusha, Go Rescue even, Night Spirit, Miracle Beauty, and the Triple R Ruin Shade. So Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle, when it attacks Vanguard, put 2 cards from the top of your deck into your drop zone, and this unit gets plus 4,000 power until the end of the battle. And continue with Rearguard Circle during your turn. If your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 4,000 power. We have Miracle Dandy, Miracle Fairy Larrabee, Masked Police Leader Silbard, Mortal Mimic, Pirate Ship Handler Paolo, Masked Police Granda, and Evil Shade. Grieving Bullet Knight Gever, Norman the Ghosty, Mad Scepter X, Rick the Ghosty, Supersonic Sailor, Dimensional Robo Diamarina, and Double R Captain Night Mist. So auto Rearguard Circle when placed, counterblast 1, and call a grade 1 or less card from your drop zone to Rearguard Circle. If your drop zone has 10 or more cards, you may call regardless of the grade. With Influence Dagger again, Dimensional Robo Die Tiger, Skeleton Bomber, Outright Draco Kid, Dimensional Robo Die Battles, Chucky the Ghosty, and Cosmo Beak. Okay, tidy that up. We have Miracle Cutie, Guiding Zombie, Dimensional Robo Goyusha, Justice Cobalt, Army Penguin, Dancing Cutlass, and the Triple R Dimensional Robo Die Dragon. So Act, Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle once per turn, Soul Blast 1, and one of your Vanguards gets plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. Continuous, if your Vanguard's power is 35,000 or greater, this unit gets plus 10,000 power, so making him a nice 20k attacker, and also it does work on your opponent's turn, but the chances of you getting to that power on your opponent's turn is very slim. And we're Riptide Dragon, Mad Scepter X, Die Tiger, Mortal Mimic, Paolo, Light Signals Penguin Soldier, and the VR for the box, Blue Storm Dragon Maelstrom. So he's a grade 3 for Aquaforce, and Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, cost Counterblast 1, and all of your front row gets plus 3,000 power until the end of turn. And auto Vanguard Circle once per turn, when your rearguard's attack hits a Vanguard, if it is the 3rd or 4th battle of the turn or more, of the turn, no or more, Cost, discard 2 cards from your hand and stand this unit, being able to restand your Vanguard, which is always good, but at least your opponent knows what to guard. So it is going to be a bit tricky to pull off, but when you do, it'll probably mean you're going to win the game. Trendy Guy Alvaro, Silbard, Cutie, Flanger, Paolo, Cosmo Beak, and Dancing Cutlass. Guiding Zombie, Goyusha, Die Tiger, Rick the Ghosty, Sonic Sailor, Miracle Beauty, Diamond Ace, the perfect guard for Dimension Police even. Let's just quickly skip through some of these. Light Penguin and Commodore Blue Blood. Then Master Police Elvino, and Gustin, both perfect cards. And we have Witch Doctor of Treachery, Negro Breach, and Trident Shooter. Then onto the other boxes. Go through these a bit quicker. So hopefully we'll get one of each VR. Okay, I'm not sure if the promo you get is always the same in the back. So have a look. This time we get Basket's Protect Gift. And yet Joker again. Then we have Francine and Granda. Miracle Beauty and Baskirk. So Baskirk is continuous Vanguard Circle during your turn. If your drop zone has 10 or more cards, this unit gets plus 5,000 power and plus 1 critical. Then act Vanguard Circle once per turn, Count +1 and Soul +1. Call a card from your drop zone to Rearguard Circle, and this unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn for each grade of that unit. So if you call a grade 3, it gets plus 15k, and added to its normal ability, it becomes plus 20k and plus 1 critical, so very nice. Then Evil Shade and Dragon Undead Skull Dragon, which is a great choice for Baskirk. So from hand, he cannot be normal called. And continuous Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle during your turn, this unit gets plus 2,000 power for each card in your drop zone. And auto Rearguard Circle at the end of the battle, it attacked, retire this unit. So it only stays around for a short period of time, but you can keep bringing it back through Baskirk, and Baskirk also gains a lot of power from calling it as well. So it's a very good target for Baskirk. Miracle Dandy. And we have Dimarina and Chappie the Ghosty. Cosmo Beak and Ruin Shade. Getting a lot of good Grand Blue stuff. Chappie and Cosmo Beak. Dancing Cutlass and Captain Nightmist. Miracle Beauty and Light Signals Penguin Soldier. Commodore Blue Blood and Pascal, the perfect guard for Aquaforce. Ooh, okay, so Dancing Cutlass, and we have a triple R, new triple R, Storm Rider Diamantes. So, auto, Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle, when it attacks, if it's the first battle of the turn, this unit gets plus 3,000 power. And auto rearguard circle once per turn. When this attacks, if it's the third battle of that turn or more, cost counterblast 1 and discard a card, stun this unit, and it gets minus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. So minus 3,000 isn't too bad when you're getting plus 3,000 anyway, puts him back to normal numbers, and you can stun him through other abilities and then later then stun him through his own ability. So you can easily get like 3 attacks through it, and it is on rearguard circle as well, so well, it is, this restand is on rearguard circle, the first one is on both Vanguard circle and rearguard circle, but he's meant for that easy extra attacks which Aquaforce are known for doing. Then we have Elvino and Negro Breach. Then the Trident Shooter and Commander Laurel. So Commander Laurel is act rearguard circle once per turn, cost counterblast 1 and rest 4 of your rearguards. Choose one of your units, and that unit, until the end of turn, double its power and it gets +1 critical. So that can be any unit, you can actually double the power of your rearguards, which is good for Die Dragon to make him a 40k with 2 damage, which is particularly good because because everyone knows against Dimension Police, just perfect guard the Vanguard. There's still a big threat there, even if you do that. And even in Premium, this Commander Laurel is really good, because if you do it for Stark, who is the Xerath Dragon, doubling his power and he gets 3 attacks anyway is really, really bad for your opponent. Because +1 critical, 3 attacks at like, I don't know. Honestly, I've never really seen much of Stark being used, because around the Xerath Dragon time I wasn't playing it as much, but I'm sure because if you have it in Dimension Police you can get it to silly numbers anyway, then doubling it and giving it a crit, attacking 3 times, it's never going to be fun for your opponent. they're probably going to just lose there, unless they have 3 perfect guards. So Chappie and Cosmopeak seem to like to get those 2 together. So Francine and another Die Dragon. Pascal and Dancing Cutlass. Miracle Beauty and Penguin Soldier. Granda. Oh, and we did get all 3 VRs. So this is Ultimate Dimensional Robo Great Dayusha for Dimension Police. So Auto Vanguard Circle. When placed, 3 of your front row units get plus 10,000 power until the end of the turn. And hand at the end of the battle that your grade 3 Vanguard attacked, if that unit's power is 45,000 or greater, and it was not placed this turn, counterblast 1, ride this card as stand, and it gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the turn. So what it means by if it was not placed this turn, means that if you haven't rode a grade 3 that turn, you can do this ability. If you was rode that turn, you cannot. But still, superior riding this, getting 20,000 to your Vanguard and 10,000 to your 2 rearguard front rows, and just an extra twin drive for not really, I mean, you have to get the power up, and Dimension Police aren't too good for their hand, but still, you're not discarding anything for this cost. So this is a really, really good card, and I'm glad we got all 3 of the VRs there. Alvaro, skip through these. Commodore Blueblood and another Laurel. So Laurel's going to definitely help this Dayusha out. And Laurel is an act as well, so you can do it and then call new units if you want to make the most of his Dayusha's extra power. Then we have Elvino and Negro Breach. Ooh, Trident Shooter and Tidal Assault, another triple R for Aquaforce. So Once per turn, Rearguard Circle, when it attacks, Soul Blast 1, stun this unit, and if it's the second battle of the turn or more, it gets minus 5,000 until the end of turn. So strictly, I mean, there is a cost to it, but I still think this is better than its original form, seeing as the first time you do it, if it's on the first battle, you stand him and you don't lose any power. And you're going to want to save your Soul Blast for him anyway. There's also, with this and Diamantes out on the field, you're going to just keep on pressuring your opponent, poking them. Also, with this and Diamantes, you can attack the rear guards with it as well, which is really quite ridiculous, but it is very, very good. It's one of the best, previously one of the best Aquaforce units, and now still is one of the best Aquaforce units in V-Series. Negro Breach and Trident Shooter. Francine and Die Brave again. Then Ruin Evil Shade in Grander. Die Marina and Captain Nightmist. So that is everything from those 3 boxes. Nice, quite a good amount of cards there. Got some really good, well, like the aces of Grand Blue and Dimension Police and Tidal Assault, like the best grade 2s out of those. Then we got the VRs and pretty good perfect guards and other bits, like Nightmist is really, really good. So that is everything from this set, from these boxes, sorry. Remember, everything you see here can be bought and sold on bigorbitcards.co.uk, so be sure to check that out if you're interested, or if you bought your own boxes and there's some you want to get rid of, feel free to trade them in through there. And yes, feel free to let me know your feelings on these cards as well. I don't play any of these clans, but I am interested to see how they change the meta. I think Aquaforce is going to do really well. Dimension Police will do well, but they'll struggle a bit against Protect. And for Grand Blue, I'm not too sure about Grand Blue actually. I'm not really. I haven't seen them on the Japanese top 8 stuff much. Oh, that's mostly because they like to have one of each a gift, and most people go for Oracle Think Tank when it comes to Protect. But I don't necessarily agree with that, as I do use Mega Colony, my favourite clan. So yeah. That is everything then, and I hope to see you next time, where I'll be going through the unboxing of the trial decks. So be sure to check that out. So I hope to see you next time. Bye.